Saturday, October 11th. It's the youth firearm season. That's why I'm wearing the blaze orange. I forgot the good camera at home. So thankfully I've got a smartphone mount that I'm using that I will literally film everything with. So kind of a dumb mistake on my move, or on my part. But we'll get through it. Might just not see a lot of footage because I want to save phone battery as much as possible. Because the camera bag also had my battery bag with the phone charger, so once if my phone dies, it's, we ain't got nothing to film with. Anyway, we're gonna set tight. It's a lot cooler than it was last weekend, but it's still super humid. It's still got that like early spring feel rather than fall feel. So last night felt like fall, but this morning it's just real like soupy and muggy. So anyway, we're gonna set tight and see what happens. Well, as you guys could tell, I had 6 does walk in about an hour ago. And honestly, guys, there are just too many sets of eyeballs looking at me in order for me to get adjusted a draw bag. There's about 2 or 3 of them does in there that were really nice. And the littler ones that were with it were last year's fawns. So if they'd have been this year's, I wouldn't even consider shooting them. But they're definitely last year's. But just, like I said, I just couldn't... I got stood up, but I never could get my bow off the hanger without them seeing me. So eventually they kind of scurried their way to my west. Just, they weren't spooked, but they ended up just getting out of here pretty quick. So anyway, guys, I've hunted about as long as I can this morning. I know there's not a whole lot of footage from this morning for you guys to see. Like I said, I forgot the good camera at home. I'm just trying to conserve phone battery best I can. So anyway, I've been in the stand about 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down and just possibly hit the stand tomorrow evening. I got some stuff tonight and got church in the morning, so I might get back out tomorrow evening. You guys will see me hunting out of the stand quite a bit, probably more than I want to hunt. With that other guy bow hunting over there in the evenings, I'm trying to, not pressure that as much as I can. So then I've got another stand way over that way that I gotta wait for him to cut the corn so I can get to it. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. How's it going, everybody? It's now the evening of Sunday, October 12th. Back in the same stand that I hunted yesterday morning when I had those 5 or 6 does, however many there were, come right here below the stand. I never could get a shot at those yesterday. It just seemed like, I was able to stand up, but anytime I tried to get into my bow, they just all look at me. So too many sets of eyes. But still trying to get done on a doe early here. Try to get a couple does down before the rut starts. I usually don't like shooting does when the rut comes, but it's really warmed up again. It's like 80 degrees. I'm about to die in this sock cap here because I couldn't find my blaze orange baseball cap. And this is all I could do, and with it being 80 degrees, I'm sweating to death. So anyway, guys, we're going to sit tight. Got a little bit of a long sit tonight. I got out here a little bit earlier than I have been in the evening, so we're going to sit for almost 4 hours or so. Just going to see what we can make happen. Hope to see if something moves a little earlier. So I'm going to sit tight and try to get it done. Got about 15, 20 minutes left. I've only seen one fawn and that chubby little groundhog, but the fawn just came running through like super quick, almost like something was chasing it, but never was. But I'm not 100% sure what the plans are for this week. I might be able to get out and hunt tomorrow night. But plan for next weekend is next Saturday morning. I'm gonna go, I think, hunt some public with a friend. So I'll bring you guys along for that. That'll be a good time. I've not hunted public in a really long time. But if also supposed to have, of course, there's a train going through, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. But we're supposed to have some bad weather coming through next weekend too. So there's a chance the weather might get too bad to get out. So I'll try to get this a little talk over with before the train drowns me out. So, all right, y'all. It's Monday evening, October 13th. I was able to sneak in this stand super quick after work. I'm gonna have about 2.5 hours to hunt. It's a rare opportunity to get to hunt after work during the week. Normally I'm limited to weekends, but everything aligned where I could get out tonight. And also too, just with the early season before the time change, gives that possibility to possibly get out and hunt a little bit in the evenings. But guys, this is the third sit in a row sitting in the same stand. Normally I don't like doing that early in the year because you're sweating and it just leaves a lot of scent. But this stand's not going to be hunting for about 8 days, so I think I'll be okay after tonight. But it's just one of the easiest and quickest to get to, so that's why I came to this one again. But it is still super hot. It's like 85 degrees. Again, I couldn't find my orange baseball cap, so I just got to sweat through wearing this sock cap. But it is the last day of the Illinois youth firearm season, so this blaze orange gets to come off after today. But anyway, guys, we're going to just see if we can make something happen tonight. It's a little treat getting to hunt through the week, so it's going to be nice to be out regardless. I do want to add too that I was in such a hurry, I just said heck with bringing the big camera because it takes about 10 minutes to set up, so I'm just going to roll with my phone again tonight like I did the other day because it only takes like 2 minutes to set up. So anyway, guys, we're going to just be good old iPhone filming tonight. I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys before it got completely dark. Had a little spike go through and I got a little bit of on camera. I've not really filmed much B-roll or anything at all tonight, but I did see another deer that come running through from my right to left, but it was like in a lot of thick stuff. Last night I was talking to you guys and a train went through. What are the odds? But anyway, I just seen its legs cut through the bushes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. 2 nights in a row. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm sure it might be kind of a little hard to hear me and a little hard to see me, but currently getting ready to go hunt public land, and this is the first time that I've hunted public in like 10 years, so it's gonna be a fun time. I've got a buddy, John, that you guys have never seen before on camera. Been a friend for several years now, and he's been wanting to get out and do some hunting, so today we're finally able to make it happen. We're going to get out there and see what we can do. So you guys will be introduced to him, and it's going to be a good time. So this morning I feel a little bit more just kind of relaxed and laid back. I'm going to talk to him about it first, but kind of like for him to get the first shot. I think we're going to set together in a ground blind. We got some weather moving in, but I'm going to just, I think, mainly film and let him get the first shot. Then if another one comes in, I might take a crack at one. So we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but it's going to be a good time, guys, so stay tuned.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name's John here. We're hunting out here in public, so it's going to be a good day. We're gonna beat the storms. We're going to hopefully see a couple Bambi. I don't get to hunt very often, as much as I'd like to. wife and I live up closer to St. Louis, so it's always a treat to get down here, visit family, get out and get in the woods, have my morning coffee, you know, out in the sticks. So we're set up right here on the edge of a field. We're in our little pop-up blind, so it's a little cozy in here. The mosquitoes are driving us crazy, but we've got a nice shooting lane, so we haven't seen anything yet. But you know, let's see, it's about 7:15 and we haven't seen anything yet. So we'll hope our luck turns around. But I think we're in a pretty good spot. So should be a pretty good day. So it's about 9:05. We just saw a what do you think, like 10 point buck come. He was kind of coming at us. We saw him about 200 to 300 yards across the field, coming towards another field edge to our left, and we think he's back in these trees. He could be as close as 50 yards, or he could have moved on farther north of us. So we're hoping he comes and cuts back across at us. We're sitting. The wind's blowing into us, so we should be pretty scent good. But we've seen so far a couple mink, a big coyote, beaver, and now we've got a buck this morning. So it's pretty interesting hunt so far. Alright guys, so it's about 15 after 10. Movement's been really slow. We've just seen one buck, but we've seen about every other critter that God's created. So, but I think we're just gonna kind of get out and kind of walk a little bit and just kind of scout this area and get a little more familiarized with it and stuff, and maybe come up, with a game plan for when we come back in here next time and stuff. So anyway guys, stay tuned.
So how's it going, everybody? Just left church. My buddy John that I hunted public with yesterday, he killed a doe this morning. We had a pretty wicked storm go through early this morning. It was super windy, still super windy. But John went to a little piece of private that he had, like as soon as it stopped raining, the wind and all that stuff, was able to get a quick sit-in before church. And he was able to kill him a doe. So we're going to get out there and get taken care of. So anyway guys, see you out there.
So it's about 8:30. I just shot a doe about 25 minutes ago. There were some pretty bad storms this morning, so I got out right around daylight, which is about 7. The storms kind of subsided around like 6:30, so I wasn't sure how long it would take them, but I knew they were going to be out pretty good. And right around 7:30, 7:45, a mom and 2 fawns walk literally 15 feet from me. And I mean, at that point, there's no playing the wind. She sees me, she blows, she runs away. Well, I thought my day is done. But I stayed put, and she came back from behind me, and she brings about a dozen, about 12, 15 deer with her, all nice looking doe. And I get lucky. One's just coming out in front of me about 25 yards, and I put it through and through. Well, everybody, I didn't have to track her very far. Let's see. There's a thicket over here on this other side of this wood line, this clearing, and she came right through here. And well, unfortunately for me, I've got my strength about me today, but there she is. Praise the Lord, thank the God of all creation. And I could start my year off with a doe. It definitely takes a little bit of the pressure off me. I can just kind of hunt for leisure and not feel forced to take anything. I feel pretty good about my shot. I know she didn't suffer very long. She didn't have very far to run, but good hunt, good morning. get a little bit of sunshine and get her out of here. So thanks everybody.
All right, y'all, got his deer taken care of, got to the processor. Now we gotta head back to my church. We're having a little luncheon thing going on, and then I'm gonna try to get out this afternoon as long as it ain't too windy. So hopefully you guys will be seeing me next in the woods. Well, it's the evening of Sunday, October 19th. My buddy John killed that doe this morning. I'm gonna try to take my turn tonight. Back hunting. Piece of property I've not hunted in about a week. So, gonna give it a little bit of a shot. We had a really bad storm go through real early this morning. It's knocked some trees down in here and stuff, and one of the trees actually fell across the main trail that they take in, so hopefully they adjusted that well, and hopefully that's not gonna mess up too bad. But anyway, guys, super windy. It's gonna be kind of difficult to be in the stand this evening without getting seasick, but we're gonna sit tight to see if anything will move. It's about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than it was yesterday morning when me and John were out on public. So, but anyway, guys, gonna sit tight and see what we can make happen tonight. For 45 minutes that doe was out here in front of me. Just way too thick to shoot. Every time I'd almost get a lane, she would turn or something. We just kept playing a cat and mouse game, and eventually she just turned and went up the hill. But something up there kind of bothered her because she blew a little bit, then ran back south. So she didn't see me or wind me at all. So I don't know, I just think this crazy wind's got him kind of, I don't know, just has him on edge. But that's frustrating. I mean, I almost drew back on her about 10 times. I just never could make it work. She won this round. It was probably hard to see me, but just got out of the stand. Had them two does right in front of me for a while. I could only really get the one on video, but had two right in front of me for about 45 minutes, and I never could get a shot at it. It just seemed like we were playing a cat and mouse game. Like I would, get ready to draw back, and it would turn, and then, or then it would get too far away or too close. I mean, it just, a bunch of different things happened. It just seemed like a cat and mouse game, and it, the biggest one won that round. So, it's been a good weekend. It really has. It was a good time getting to hunt with my buddy John yesterday morning on public, and then he was able to go out on a piece of private this morning and get him that doe. And then that's going to be the end of this video, because the start of the next video is going to be my friend Anthony. I'm heading right now out to his place because he apparently shot a buck. So we're going to do like a recovery video and things like that. So that will be the start of the next episode. But, so that's going to be it for the second episode of the year. You guys would please hit the subscribe button. And just big thanks to my buddy John for the good time this weekend and stuff like that. So congrats to him. And I'll see you guys in the next video.